Hello everyone. So we are back with Leetcode daily challenge. In today's problem we are going to solve 781 rabbits in forest. So let's first understand the problem. So there is a forest of unknown number of rabbits and we asked n rabbits how many rabbits have the same color as of you, and collected the answer in an integrated array answers where answer of I is the answer of ith rabbit, right? So what we need to find, we need to find the minimum number of rabbits that could be in the forest. So first keep in mind that we need to return the minimum number of rabbits. Also we are only asking n rabbits, like how many other rabbits have same color as of you, right? So for example, let's take the example 1. So we have 1 1 2. So if we ask the first rabbit, then it will say there is one another rabbit of my same color. Similarly, if we ask the second rabbit, he also answer in the similar way, like there is one other rabbit which is having a same color as of mine, right? And in the third rabbit answered that there are two other rabbits which are of same color as of that, right? So in this example, what is the answer? What is the minimum number of rabbits possible, right? So let's see how we can move forward with this example. So the example 1 1 and 2, right? So there is for example this rabbit, this one and this one. So when we ask this rabbit, he say there is one other rabbit of same color, right? So similarly, when we ask this rabbit, there is one other rabbit of same color. So for example, this x unknown is there, he is pointing to this x unknown, he is pointing to this y unknown, and when we ask this rabbit, he is saying that there are two rabbits of same color as of that. So we have, for example, a and b, right? So now if we maximize the problem, like if the problem was like how many maximum possible rabbits could be possible, so here we can have x, we can have y, we can have a, we can have b. So there are 4, and then if we include these 3 rabbits also, then 4 plus 3 there will be 7. So this is the maximum possible answer, right? But here we need to minimize the number of rabbits, right? So for the first rabbit, when the first rabbit is telling that there is one another rabbit of same color, we can assume that the first rabbit is pointing to this second rabbit. Similarly, that the second rabbit is pointing to the first rabbit, right? So in this case, the x and y will be eliminated, and this 2 will be our, like, in our result. But in the third case, when the third rabbit is pointing like there are two other rabbits of his own color, then we cannot point to any other rabbits available there, because he is saying that two other rabbits having same color as of this. So it is clear that this 2 will be completely different from this first and second rabbit, right? So what we need to do in this case, we need to consider this 2 a and b also, and the third one he himself also, right? So what is the answer? Here we get 2, like from this one, then here we get 2, and then the third one 1. So the final answer is 5. So there will be minimum of 5 rabbits in this case. So what is the approach, when you tackle this problem from the above, like what is the approach? We need to somehow point and make groups, right? So if one rabbit is answering that there is some, so what is the approach I am writing down? So if a rabbit is saying there is x other rabbit having same color, so what we need to look, if there is any other rabbit who is also saying like this, there is x other rabbit having same color, where x is the number, any number, right? So if we get some occurrences, multiple occurrence of this same number, then we can somehow make a pair. So for example, if I say another example is like that, so we got 2, 2, 2, 2, right? So let's make this example a bit easy, and we will later on check the other edge case. So we got one first rabbit saying there are two other rabbits having same color, right? So for example, this is X and Y unknown, right? Similarly, the second rabbit is also saying there is two other rabbits having same color, for example A and B. So what we can assume that X and A are the same and B and Y are the same. Can we assume that? We can assume it, right? So what is the minimum, like what is the minimum number of rabbits in this case? So the minimum number of rabbits will be like two other rabbits and the one, we should take any one of them, so one. So can you form like there will be three rabbits, right? Let's discuss, see. So if all these three rabbits have same color, then this one, when we ask the first one, he can say there are two other rabbits of same color. When we ask the second one, then he can say the two other rabbits of are having of same color. So what is the what is the logical approach here? So if you have like some X number, right? So the minimum number of rabbit will be X plus 1. So in this example, like we are having two, then the minimum number of elements will be 2 plus 1, that is 3, minimum number of rabbits, right? But is this the correct solution? No, here is a catch, because we also have to consider the number of occurrences. So let's take another example. This is an edge case. So for example, if we take an example like 1, 1, 1, right? So if we apply this formula, like if there is X number, then what is the minimum number of rabbits possible? We can have like X plus 1, 3, right? So here the X is 1, so answer could be 1 plus 1 equals to 2, right? So is it possible that two rabbits can have the this, they can say like this? Let's see. So this is first rabbit, this second rabbit. If I ask the first one, he say there is one another rabbit of same color. Got it? So first one is correct. First one is correct. If when we ask the second one, he will also seem like there is one another rabbit of same color. This one correct. But there is also a third occurrence, right? So how can we accommodate the third occurrence? So when we are making a pair, so this 1 and 1 rabbit are there, we have already made a pair, then obviously the third element will not be a part of this group. So there will be another rabbit which is of different color. Who is saying like that there is another rabbit who is same, one another rabbit who is who is having a same color as of mine, right? So how many occurrences are there? Here 2 and here another 2 will be there. So total 4 will be there. So not only this minimum X plus 1 formula is applied, but we need to also consider the number of occurrences, right? So this is an edge case of which we need to consider. Now let's get deeper into this edge case and how we can manipulate like the number of occurrence, manipulating the result, right? So for example, in this example only, so we have 1, 1, 1, right? We have 3 occurrences of 1. So now to form a group, like here a group was formed when we are taking 2 rabbits, right? When we are taking 2 rabbits, then this 2 cases will be satisfied, but the other case, the last case, is not satisfied. For that we have to consider that x plus 1 formula. So here x is 1 plus 1 equals to 2. So for the last part, he is forming a group on its own group, right? Similarly, let's take example of like if there are two rabbits, right? So this 2, so let's see, there are 2 rabbits. 1 2 3 2 4 3. Let's try finding out whether this x plus 1 formula will be applied here or not. So 2 plus 1 equals to 3. So can we solve this with 3 rabbits? He said, yeah, there are 2 other rabbits. He said there are 2 other rabbits, and the last one said there are 2 other rabbits of same color. Yeah, it is solved. But when we add another 2, so this group is formed, right? This group is already formed. He is telling that 2 other rabbits are there. Middle one telling is that 2 other rabbits are there, and the last one is telling that 2 other rabbits are there. But when we add another 2, like another rabbit saying that 2 other elements are there, we cannot accommodate that rabbit into this group. Like the fourth one, we cannot accommodate in this group, right? So when the group is forming, like the group can be easily formed when we are having like some elements like yeah. So for x occurrences, if x is divisible, like if we are having a multiple of, so if you have a multiple of x plus 1, then we can make a group, right? So x plus 1 can be easily made into a group. But if we add another one, so here x was 2, so 2 plus 1, like 3 occurrences can be easily made into a single group. But when we add another element, then we have to consider that element as a single group, right? So here what we need to do, we need to, like, for example, if you are having a count like 1 1 1, some n numbers, right, n times, instead of numbers I am writing n times, then how can we form groups? So like n divided by total number of elements divided by each element plus 1. So value of each element, like 1, here let's say x plus 1, not percentage, it will be divided by x plus 1, right? So x plus 1, and so this will be number of groups if it is completely divisible. But what if there is a remainder? So in that remainder we need to consider as a single group plus single group. So this single group, like it can have elements from 1 to like the n times, matlab multiple, lowest multiple of x plus 1, right? Yeah. So till next multiple of x plus 1, right? So this function, like if there are 4, if we take 1 1 1 1 1, so for example there are 5 occurrences of 1, so how many like groups can we form? Like we need to consider, like, what is the n? Here it is 5 divided by 2, plus there will be some remainder, so 5 divided by 2, here 2 groups can be easily formed, this 2, and there is a one single group, right, plus one single group, one single group. Now how we are obtaining? So this can be easily, like, the answer is 3, one single group, the last one will be a single group, keep in mind, right? So this can be easily obtained by the ceil function, where we take the ceiling of that divisible, that division. So 5 divided by 2, if you take the ceil of this, it will be 3, so we are getting 3 groups. So if you are getting 3 groups, then what will be the answer? Like if we get g groups, so then the answer will be g multiplied by how many rabbits we need to consider? X plus 1, right? So this will be the solution, g multiplied by x plus 1. So let us try to check the other one, like other example. Yeah. So in this example we are having 10 10 10. So what we need to do, we need to, like, if we can see let's go back to the notepad. So for the 10 10 10, so what is the number of group we can form? Number of occurrence is 3 divided by seal of 3 divided by 10. So this will give the number of groups, so we can make only one group, right? And that one group will be multiplied by what is the value, like 10 plus 1, 10 for they are like pointing to other rabbits, and 1 for like they like considering that rabbit itself. So what we get 11, the answer, right? So this will be the like for we can have a for loop, and we will iterating for all that like same numbers, all the rabbits which are pointing to the same numbers, and we can easily like point the answer. So for example, what we are given, like for example 0 1 0 2 3. So this is an example, this is an array we are given. So what we will do, there are two approaches. So first approach is to sort, and without using extra space. So first is to sort the array, and then without using extra space, we will be counting like the answer, counting the answer. The another approach will be using without using sort. We are not going to use sort, but we will be using hash map to store the like occurrences of the like numbers, right? So I will move forward with the first approach. You can also like write down this approach also. So what we will do, take this example only, 0 1 0 2 3, 0 1 0 2 3. So what we will do, we will sort the array. So 0 0 1 2 3. Now we will try to iterate and form groups. Iterate and form groups for each unique number. So the group will be for each unique number. For example, 0 0 1 2 3 is there. So 0 0 will be one group. So now how many group we will be having? The count. What is the count? We will be count for each group. So see the count is 2 divided by 0 plus 1, right? So x is 0 plus 1 for the considering that rabbit himself only. So this will be the number of group, it will be the seal function multiplied by the value for that rabbit. So that rabbit will be 0 plus 1, right? So what we are getting, 2 into 1, that will be 2. So there will be 2 rabbits from this part, right? Similarly, if we move to the first, second, third. So for the first one, how many group we are going to form? We are going to form like, what is the count? Count is 1, and then divided by 1 plus 1, that will be 2, and so the seal will be 1 multiplied by 2, 1 multiplied by 2 equals to 2. So here we are also getting 2. For the 2 1, the group count will be 1 divided by 3, seal will be 1 multiplied by 2 plus 1, 3 equals to 3 rabbits will be there, and for the last one, the answer will be 4, right? So how many rabbits we are getting? 2. Then what we are getting, 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 3 7, 4 11. The answer will be 11 for this example, right? So let's try to code this up. Let's try to write this solution. So we are moving back to our Leetcode. So what as I said, we will be sorting the array. So we will be using the sort function, and answers dot begin, answers dot end. So once we sort the function, now what we need to do, we need to take we need to keep an like previous value and the count. Int prev equals to answer, we can take it as answers of 0, and we need to take a count. So it will be someone like 0, right? So what we will do, we will be iterating in the answers array. Int I equals to 0, I less than answers dot size, and I plus plus, right? So what we need to check, if like the answers current element is different from our like previous element. answers of I is not equals to prev, then we need to do some operations. So first operation what we need to do, we need to like form a group. So that group can be like result plus equals to. So let's make it how many group we can form, right? So that group can be formed from what is the count divided by the value of each number, like previous plus 1. So this will be the count previous plus 1, and if we take the seal of this value, then we will get the number of groups that can be formed. So this will be giving the group, and what will be the result? So the result equals to plus this group multiplied by what is the value? Value is previous plus 1. So what is the previous? Previous is the like last element. So if we go back to this one, so what was our previous? Yeah. So for example, if we are iterating from this array 0 0 0 1 2 3 0 0 1 2 3, so when our pointer will reach to this place, when the previous is 0, and since the previous is not equals to the current element, then we need to do the operations for this group, right? Similarly, in the next iteration, when the previous will go to 2, the pointer will go to 2, then our previous will be 1. So we will be do the operation for 1. So for each unique number, we are doing the operations here. So what we are having previous plus 1. So this will be the result. Now we need to update the previous. Previous will be answers of I. Okay, and the count will be 0 again, right? And after that if statement, we need to update the count plus equals to 1. Now we need to return the answer, but yeah, one need to keep in mind, we need to return the result. One thing we need to keep in mind, that this for loop will be going until the second last group, right? Not the last group. So if we go back to our editor, so when this pointer will be there, operations till 2 will be done. Operations till 2 will be done. For the operations in the 3, we need to write down in the last part, like after the for loop is going to end, right? So what we need to do, we need to just copy this, and we need to have this for loop is ending right here. We need to do another calculation for the last group. So this is the solution. Let's try to run it. We need to sign in to run this code. Let's sign in first. Yeah, so let's try to run this code. Okay, there is some problem. Okay, we have not initialized the result variable, so result will be 0. Typical issues. Okay, I guess it's correct now. Okay, is there any problem we are facing? So result plus equals to seal previous plus 1 multiplied by. Okay. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind, since the count variable is integer, so this seal is not working. We need to typecast it. So let's make it double, so that this seal function will be working fine. So we have to typecast it so that the seal will be returning the element like the number above that divisible. Yeah. So let's try to submit this code. Yeah, it's working fine, right? So what's the time complexity for this approach? So as I said, there will be two approach. One by sorting it. So the sorting approach will be having n log n, and it is not consuming any extra space. No extra space is consumed. But for the like another approach where we can use a hash map. It can be done in like n time complexity, but we can like we have to use an n space. So there is an like balance you can if you are prioritizing the time complexity, then you should use the hash map approach. If you are using the like space, if you are prioritizing the space, then you should go through this sorting wall approach, where you can check the like you can count the occurrences in real time on the go, right? Yeah, so yeah, thank you, have a nice day.